May 4, 2020. This is a letter to the Prime Minister. So if you know someone who might know him, please forward this to them. Dear Mr. Holness, at least 350,000 Jamaicans have lost their jobs, and a number of persons are being laid off because there is no money in the economy. We are deeply concerned by the following numbers and are asking for some swift action to resolve these 7 concerns. 1. 53 days after case 1. To date, we have conducted 5,830 tests. We have the capacity to deliver 2,000 tests per day. So effectively, we have only completed 3 days of testing. What is the plan to increase testing? 2. 471 positive cases. How reflective is this of Jamaica's true position? To date, the testing has pivoted on 1 BPO in St. Catherine. With the St. Catherine lockdown being lifted, please advise testing results of the 50 BPO workers that couldn't be found and their 200 related contacts. 3. 4,500 travelers untested. There are 4,500 travelers who returned to the island for whom we now have contact information. Can you please advise us where we are with testing these 4,500 persons? 4. 6,000 calls to the One Love hotline. Please advise, when will the 6,000 persons who have symptoms of the virus and have called the hotline, when will they be tested? 5. 2.5 billion spent. The Ministry of Health has reported that it has spent 2.5 billion of its 2.8 billion allocation. We are very concerned. Jamaica has 105 ventilators, 60% of which was donated by the EU and others. We have 12,500 test kits, which were donated by Korea and others. We have 70,000 masks, gloves, and eye protectors, which were donated from Beijing and others. What has the 2.5 billion been spent on? 6. $50 million. $50 million was raised in the Together We Stand telethon. Please advise how these funds have been spent. 7. 95 million. We have received 95 million from the US government. What has this money been used towards? Mr. Holness, investors are losing money on the stock exchange. Workers are losing their salaries. Businesses are losing revenue. We hope you truly understand our concerns with how the government's money is being spent in a time when normal procurement guidelines are not being utilized. These are our 7 concerns at this time. We are glued to our local and social media platforms to hear from you with your answers and resolutions. Thank you very much for listening. Kind regards, concerned citizens of Jamaica.